Hi everyone, I'm Emily and today I'm going to talk to you about venomous animals. But firstly, what is the difference between venomous and poisonous? Well, to put it simply, if something bites you and you're hurt, it's venomous. If you bite something and get hurt from biting it, it's poisonous. So that is the difference. So we have a number of different venomous species in the UK, but I thought I'd focus on the most infamous one. So that is of course the adder. Now in Essex we have two types of snakes, the grass snake and the adder. The grass snake isn't venomous at all. Now people think that the adder is quite a scary creature. Obviously you hear the word venomous, you think, oh no, it's really dangerous, but it's not. It uses its venom to immobilize its prey, and this prey includes small mammals like voles, common lizards, which are tiny, and ground nesting birds, so all really small creatures. It's normally not dangerous at all to humans, so they're nothing to worry about. Another reason why I'd not worry about them is because they are incredibly shy. Most people won't have actually seen an adder. You normally just occasionally see them sunbathing on logs or on rocks when they're desperate to get the warmth, much like ourselves. And in woodlands, in heathland and moorland, so they're not normally in people's back gardens or anywhere where you're walking down the street and you tend to see them. There are slight differences between males and females. Males are silvery black. It's more distinguishable to see its body and its diamond colours on the top, whereas the females are browny ruddy in colour. Like many of our other reptiles, adders hibernate over the winter, so you see them from March to October. Often the most time when people see them is the start of spring, so they come out of hibernation on warm days, normally in March. And that's when they start sunbathing, they shed all their winter skin, they mate, and then they disperse and go off, and then they come back and hibernate in the same places, often together. Now adders actually give birth to live individuals, and they can have between 3 to 20 of them, and they'll have them at the end of the summer, and these young babies will hibernate and they survive all over winter and then they come out. So that tends to be the case when you see smaller ones in the spring. Now you're very lucky if you actually get to see an adder. They are increasingly rare because they have suffered from habitat loss, disjointing our countryside. Adders are a species in particular that need wildlife corridors in these nature recovery networks to connect up our protected nature reserves with other wild areas so that they can disperse out. And they are protected under law, and as I've said, they're not a threat at all, so you don't have to worry at all about encountering them. So I hope you realise that adders are not these terrifying beasts that you might stumble across, and they're not out to get you. They're incredibly shy, they're beautiful if you get to see them up close, and they are struggling in our landscape. So we need to help our adders, we need to keep protecting more wild spaces and connect up our wild landscape. So I hope you learned something new. Thanks for tuning in and finding out a bit more about adders.